Get right. Yo, Cleo, what's the word? What's the word? What's the word? Hope all is well, man. Just gonna jump right into it. Hope all is good. Just been grinding, working out. Um, you know, just staying on top of my game, man. Like LeBron, just staying on my game. That's all you can do, man. Trust me, that's all you can do. Stay on your grind, man. Doing my thing. I heard they come out. I think it's the PTB out, right? Or am I wrong? I think it's a PTB out. I know they're getting rid of Pyramid. I keep saying Pyramid Head. I know they're getting rid of Pinhead. So, well, they ain't not probably getting rid of him, but they lost the license. So, I mean, you'll see him probably more now, but he's not as like picked as he used to be. Yeah. Which is fine to me. I don't really care for him, to be honest. Staying active as always, you know. I haven't been playing DBD like that, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, I've been doing content, but I have not been playing this game, bro. I honestly want to get 2K, NBA 2K, because I haven't played that in years. They just keep making this game easier for like casual players, like sports games and stuff. You know, they keep doing stuff like that, so it's like, I wonder if it's a stealth killer. Oh. It has to be a stealth killer somewhere. Oh no, it's not. Oh, it's a trapper. I'm sure he already got everything trapped and stuff. Yeah, he probably got everything trapped. I'm sure he already got like this kind of trapped a little bit. I'm sure he had that bloody coil thing, right? Oh, thought it was. I think he's just setting traps. That was dumb. She just ran right into him. Like, what? Come on, stone trappers. I know that hurt. I'm just running my classic build. I think he's just worried about traps or something, because I don't know. What? Dude, literally, why did they make me glide to the pallet? Bro, they made me glide to the... Bro, they made me literally glide to the pallet. Like, I couldn't even, like... Hey, I'm gonna move out your way so I don't... I'm gonna move out your way so I don't, you know, block the pallet. I hate when people block pallets, bro. They literally made me glide right to the pallet. And I got trapped. Thank God he doesn't have bloody coil, though. Don't you get away from the loop. Get away, dude. Just get away, man. What is this buffoonery that's going on? What is this buffoonery? What? What is this buffoonery? I think he's trying to slug. He's trying to slug. God damn, dude. He's trying to slug, bro. He's trying to slug. Bro, look, you gotta come to me, man. You can't just be on the ground, dude. Like, you gotta come to me, dude. Like, I hate this game, dude. Just come to me, man. You can't just stay where you are and expect me to get you knowing he's right there, man. Because we must slug, dude. Some of y'all need y'all. Ooh, man. Pick him up, dude. He has to have it trapped. He know he can have it trapped. He knows that. I was gonna get caught anyway. I tried something. I just tried something. He has it trapped. Like, I was gonna get caught regardless. Like, I literally just said, let me just try it. I just said, fuck it, let me just try it. Let me share this real fast. Spun his goofy ass. Like, he's right here, dude. He's not gonna let you pick me up, bro. He's right here, dude. Why don't you just run, man? Like, why must we be dumb in this game? You know he's right there, dude. Y'all know he's right here, bro. Y'all know he's slugging. Y'all can try, bro. But like, more. This game is so ass. This killer is so ass. This killer is so ass. You can't even check me. 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 Like you really can't even do it if you want it. You're gonna have to spread out, man. You're gonna have to spread out, dude. Spread out, man. Spread out. Spread out. Just spread out. Just spread out. Move. 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 Spread out. Move. But you must slug, man. Now, that's why I haven't been playing. I haven't been playing DVD. I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't been playing like. I haven't been playing this game like that. It's a reason. I mean, my views are already not popping, right? Like, I'm not getting people watching the videos. I'm not getting people watching or listening or anything. So I'm already not like getting value. And then it's like I get people. I get this community. Yeah, I haven't been playing it, brother. I have not been playing this game. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, I've been so busy. I mean, granted, I still made content from this game. I did an hour podcast. I did even my first time doing a clip from it, like the 8-minute clip podcast from it. I mean, I just haven't been playing. I mean, it gets to the point where it's just like, if I'm not having fun in any type of way. Who is this? Hold on. Attachment file. Who is this? I'm sorry. I don't even know who that is, so I'm not gonna respond to that message. Hey, I just haven't been playing, honestly. It's not been a game that I've been having fun with as much. I haven't been getting the views that I needed at all. I just haven't been, you know, I've been thinking of other games. Like, I don't know. Like, it's one thing if I could at least complain and make videos from it and stuff, like, you know, do my podcast stuff. It's one thing if I was doing that. But if I'm not even getting that, it's almost just like, I don't know what you want me to do. And then now they're trying to, I understand the whole, like, don't go next prevention, like, they're trying to stop that, and I get it. But I mean, like, when you just have a game where it's just like, you just know for a fact you're not going to get quality teammates that's going to do anything, they're all new, they're afraid to play, and whatever. It just makes it where it's just like, you're damned if you play the game, you're damned if you go next. Like, you know, you're damned if you do. Like, damn if you go next, you're damn if you don't. You know what I mean? So, like, I just haven't been having fun. It's gonna make, okay, I'm right here. It's so weird how you have to do this. Like, I just haven't been playing. Like, I played, but I haven't played off stream in, like, I don't know when. And I played a little bit this morning, I will say, but I literally played first 10 minutes of the match. I just said, I'm gonna turn this shit off. Here's the thing, it's not that DVD's boring, it's like I can't make content from it, I'm not getting views, I'm not getting likes, I can't, and I used to get them, like, a lot, I don't know what happened, and so I'm not having fun playing a game as much or as long, so it's just like, I gotta find something else. I don't go live as much as I used to. Oh, I don't know why I thought I had to hit him. Yeah, it'd be one thing if I was like, being able to make these discussions. Cause I think it's nice to have discussions and stuff and have perspective. But this community is so like brain dead of like hearing the other side or both sides, and and the thing is not like I'm just like we're playing with like just kids, right? Like we're playing with adults that you would think the maturity would be like there to a degree. It don't even be the case. More than half the time, it's just like you're talking to people who just want to be right and you're wrong. And I'm on the survivor side, so they only can go off their experience as survivor, as killer, going against these toxic survivors. So no matter what anyone says, and I mean anybody, there's not a survivor main that you watch as a streamer or content creator that can make any post, you know. They can make any post that will get people to be like, you know what, because of that survivor, I'm gonna listen. Like, I'm talking about, like, there's not a survivor main. No, I'm just getting out this GC. I'm not even gonna do all of this. I don't know what he was doing. That match was pretty long for no reason. It's like he was trying to slug, he was hitting on hook. He didn't hit me on hook, so I don't know, but, like, if he was slugging, I don't know what he was trying to do, but, like, yeah. So, yeah. Like at some point it's just like it gets old. Like I had like I like doing the podcast. I enjoy them. Like it's nice to be able to, because I listen to a bunch of podcasters. I watch whether it's basketball, former NBA players. That's probably like my favorite podcast to listen to right now. It's people just debating about basketball, like former NBA players and athletes and stuff like that. So I don't mind listening to that. Um, but it's also like it's the same thing. Like no matter what, like it's always like when I'm trying to make something, it's just not being put in. It's like I'm putting in work. Like I'm putting in the time. I'm paying for thumbnails, or sometimes I'll do them myself. I had one guy doing my videos for a little bit, but then it just wasn't worth, because not only the kind of content I could do myself as far as discussions, so I don't need much editing there. It's just about the timing. And then the issue with him was, I think that also was a problem to me, was just the timing. I mean, he was the only one I've ever worked with on Fiverr that was never on time, ever. Like his work was always late, and I'm not trying to knock him as a person. I like this style, I like this fit. Well, she changed it, but it's like he was always late. So it was just like, wasn't even worth. Like you're late, but the content was great. Like he always, but it was one thing he did that I just thought was like, you know, it was subpar in the sense that he was like, well, because he can normally do well with the videos. It's just that one was more of a discussion video than was anything else. And he was just like, well, you don't need much editing there because people are mostly watching to listen and stuff like that. And I just said, okay, cool. If I thrive in discussions, why not just do them myself? Like I don't necessarily need him to, be there to do that. If I could just do it myself, then I don't have to pay him as much. I don't have to deal with the lateness. I don't have to deal with that, etc. I've been heavy into Marvel Rivals recently. Yeah, see, and with that game, I'm on PS4, so I can't even play it. If it was, my guy at work would always tell me about it, like, if you did that and play a different game. I might just get NBA 2K. They do have like a 2-hour free trial. I just don't, I have bills that I have to take care of. Like, yeah, I can, get these things, but I'm just trying to make sure bills are paid, etc., and stuff like that. But yeah, I do miss like them head-to-head sports games, trash talk. I miss that game. I mean, but I can't grind park. I don't think I can the way I used. I can't grind park. Like as much as I like the trash talk and all that stuff. Trust me, I started off on NBA 2K as a streamer, so I like it. But it's just I can't grind park. I can't grind park and then be trying to do this and all that stuff. So I had to probably just do like the regular, you know, regular stuff, you know. It's Myers. I mean, I already seen them, so I already know it's Myers, but that's why, like, I hate jumping on gens right away. People be like, jump on gens. Because I'm always want to see if it's like a stealth killer or anybody like that. My boy got too nervous. I don't think he has it, but let's see. Oh, he went there. I didn't even know. I thought that was the TNL wall. I thought that was the TNL wall where I was at, and it wasn't. He's getting his stock off on me already. Like, he's definitely trying to get that off. Yeah, but I heard about that Rivals. I heard it's pretty fun. Like, there's other games I want to try. Because I just think that if you feel like you're at a dead end, you got to try something else, you know what I mean? I hate how some of these loops are like structured the way they have them. See, I knew he had it. I knew he had it. How did he make it over there that far? What? Okay, he got her. Okay, you can't be wearing all black and me not thinking you're Myers, bro. Yo, Gabagool, what's the word? What's the word? Hope all is well. Yeah, like I was telling Clee, I just haven't been playing it as much. Like every now and then I'll jump on when I'm off stream, but I just haven't been playing as much. I was making content and but you said you had a story to tell. Let me know what's going on. Oh, he was right there. I mean, intoxicated, and I know a year earlier I was in a game with him. I was running no matter and D immediately started throwing. Is he like right? Is he next to y'all? Let me get her real fast, if I can even make it to her. He's probably waiting to see where I'm at, which is fine. I don't care. Why you just automatically go silent, or what? He broke the pallet, so I know he's not over there anymore. Oh. Thankfully, the Bubba let me go and didn't care about winning. He was running a backpack build. That TV mode even said, leave her about me. That's why I hate TTVs. They are never good, just trashing. Yeah, I mean, it's listen. I don't have my fair share of TTVs being very toxic themselves in this game. I've had my fair share of those. Trust me. I wish I knew exactly where he was coming from at the side. Ooh, they still caught his goofy. Why did I get stuck though? Why? Why did I get... I hate this map sometimes. I literally got stuck after FOVing him, and I literally got stuck. Like, he had BAM, which it was a nice way to play it, but again, I don't know he has BAM. I'm not in Swift, so I don't know what he has. And he had BAM, so I couldn't just, like, bolt the window back into him again. He had BAM. But then he ended up losing me because I FOV'd him, and he ended up going to the other side, and, you know, she wants to come get me or something. So I can't... Now I know he got BAM, I can't just take windows any way I want. Now I know he has BAM. See, in Swift, I would know he had BAM, so I wouldn't try to stay near the window too long. I can't count how many times I got stuck. Is he gonna vault back into it or no? Oh, he knows I get this. There's nothing over here. He's just gonna take the window because he has BAM, so he knows he can do that. He's gonna do that. Left your goofy ass. Left his goofy ass. He thought he had one. He thought he had one, y'all. He thought he had one. He thought he had one. He thought he had one. He thought he thought he had one. So you got BAM, so I know like what you're doing. And then I lost him because I got Iron Will, so he doesn't know that. It's a buff coming through. I like Quick and Quiet the way it is now. It'd be nice if they had a buff. See, now that I know that he got BAM, I'm just gonna play him around the window and then just like not commit too much. Like if he has, since he has that, I can't stick around the window too long. But I want him to think I'm trying to bait him on the window, so I will stick around as long as I can, just to then leave. Like if that makes sense. Cause now I know he has quick. Now I know he has that. If that makes sense. If that make any kind of sense to y'all. Oh really? He can't even see where I'm at. Like he sees, but he doesn't know where I'm at. And that's why I like the build. I mean, I made a video on this build. I think my boy Meta runs this build. I think he runs this build. Cause I made a video and they liked it. Cause this build right here is so nice, dude. If you can just manipulate and lose the killer, and you know exactly what the killer is, it's just easier to do. Like, you know what I mean? Like I said, now I know he has BAM. I have to be more careful because he has BAM. You know. So what's the regular cooldown of Quick and Quiet? I just like how I outplayed him at that shack because I knew he knew to take that window. I know he vaulted back in. GG's. GG's. It was a good chase. It was a fun chase. It was a good chase. He had BAM. Like again, Swift has the advantage of understanding and knowing. Damn, the fact I even outplayed the killer is insane. He had Surge, Brutal Strength. So he had a chase build that was pretty nice. Yeah, it opened up right there. It's rare that I get hatched to open up right where I'm at. I wanted that chase though, to be honest. I really wanted that chase. I don't mind fun chases in my game, but that's why I like the build that I have. Sometimes I get away from the build, but I really like having that. But I can check to see what cooldown they have. Is it a 20-second cooldown for Quick and Quiet? Let's kind of check this out for a second. Cooldown has a 20-second cooldown. So okay, it's just gonna be a 15. I mean, just gonna be a 5-second difference, which is fine. It's not bad. Killer Streak was the word. If y'all haven't checked out that video, please check out that video, man. Please. It's that one video of well, tell me your thoughts of the podcast episode that I just dropped Sunday. You know what I mean? I don't get a lot of, I mean, I don't know. See the thing is, I want people to realize this, right? Because I know it's a fan favorite to a degree. It's not a lot of people that watch those or, you know, check them out, or they don't like them as much. It's like a percent of people. It is a rare thing to see in the community. I get it. But I need people to realize, like, people who's making content, we have to know if people like them or not. And YouTube is not the best at, like, letting people know if content drop, right? Isn't the best at letting people know. But people got to realize, like if I'm making content, right, I need to know if people like that. Like, I'm only going off what people say they want to watch. I'm always looking at the analytics. I'm seeing when my subscribers are on. I'm seeing what time, so I know what time you guys are usually on. Okay, y'all not doing no gens. I'm just gonna leave. If I ever see, it's bad enough when I see a flashlight in the lobby. When I see 3, I just know we're just not gonna. All Killer's gonna do is either bring Lightborn or Franklin's, and then y'all just not gonna be gens. But yeah, like, and again, it's all love. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, it's all love. I just want people to realize, like, people need to know if they're what they're doing, because I'm spending, whether it's money, it's time, to make these episodes. And some people, like one of the girls, I forgot her name, I think that she said she works the graveyard shift, and she would love to have the episodes, you know, while she's working. So I do have, the only thing I think I want to start doing now is making it where members get access to the podcast episode early, but every other content I drop is just sporadic. You know, because people like discussions, people like podcasts. I don't think it's like a thing that people do a lot in the community. It's like a rare niche type of thing, you know, where people are liking something like that. So I will give it that. Like, it's not the same. Like, not everybody likes or care about the podcast. I ain't gonna say people dislike it. I just think that not everybody cares. But likes goes a long way, because it helps other people see it. So sometimes you get discouraged, because like I said, I don't play DVD as much as I used to. I definitely don't grind the game. I have no reason to anymore. Like, I don't care about hitting rank 1 or iridescent 1 anymore. You know, when I first started playing DBD, that was the thing. Like, let me try to get to it every month. Let me see how fast I can get to it. I thought I was overly skilled when I was really nice when I did all of that. Like, no. Like, when you really understand this game, it's just for you to get blood points or to show it to people. Like, who cares? Like, I don't care who. It don't even show it anymore. It don't even show your iridescent. It shows your prestige, which I've already done that. Been there, done that. So it's like I don't have the desire to, like, prestige 3 killers and all my survivors. Like, I don't even have that desire. I haven't played with Meg in a while. She got on her Steph Curry fit on though. Pyramid head. I love this game. I just knew he was gonna get that BS hit, man. I don't make it nowhere. You shouldn't even got that hit, dude. You shouldn't even got that. Oh, dude, man. I didn't even think he was gonna. I only paused because I didn't think he was gonna get that hit, dude. That's how you know I don't play DVD as much anymore, dude. The fact that, like I forgot that they just give them hits. That's like, that does not make sense at all. Like, you might as, like, yo. Like, even with resilience, like, I get nothing's perfect, but even with resilience, dude, it's just like, he shouldn't even got that hit, dude. He should not even got that hit, dude. Fast vault like a mug. But yeah, even with, but I shouldn't even. I'm not even. It's nothing personal to you, Gabagool. I'm not. I promise you, it's not at all when I say this. But like, the fact that I have to put on even with resilience, you will still get hit through stuff that's just like, dude, like, that is so damn dumb to me, bro. Like, that I shouldn't even got a hit. And killers know that they be getting hits they shouldn't hit. Like they know, bro. Like, that's what gets me, bro. Like, if you outplay me, you outplay me. But when they just let you just swing and you just hit stuff, that's why killers bloodlust. That's why they'll forever be for bloodlust. They never want bloodlust to ever leave. They never want bloodlust to ever, like, leave DBD. Like, they never want it to be worked like that. Because you got killers that know that they don't have to play smart. They can just bloodlust, get that fast boost, and then just hit you. Yeah, it's so damn dumb, dude. You better run because you're right over here. I'm all about the chase. I'm all for giving him that work. Like, let's do it. But stop giving them these bum ass hits, y'all. Please, man. Like, I can't tell you how many times I literally watched a streamer who was a killer who said, I don't know how that hit. Okay, she probably just hit him. I'm about to just get her off the hook. I'm thinking she's going to go get her. I can't heal you right here because you know he's right there, so yeah. I normally have my key. I don't even know who's... Okay, he's still chasing him apparently. Did he go silent or... No, he didn't. Okay, who are you chasing? This dude is so weird. Who are you chasing, dude? Who are you chasing? You can chase me. You can chase me. Like, what are you doing? Like, he literally, he literally started to chase and said, I'm gonna leave you alone. Oh, yeah? Nice. That's what's up. And that's what gets me too. Like, and this again, I know you play killer. I'm not saying you. Please don't take this offense. I'm not talking about you, right? But like, it's so funny to me. Like, the same thing that survivors would say, like, hey, I shouldn't have to run this perk for this and all that stuff. It's the same thing that killers would. The same thing survivors gave killers as far as advice when they were dealing with the old Dead Heart. Like, hey, use Fearmonger, use Mindbreaker. You know, it's called Mindbreaker now, but like, you know, use that, right? But they wasn't trying to hear it. They wasn't trying to hear it. They would be like, I shouldn't have to put on a perk to deal with that. I shouldn't have to, like, they weren't trying to hear it. And I just find that interesting because it's the same thing. It's like, you don't want to have to deal with the animation that you think is BS, but I have to deal with bad ping issues. He doesn't know where I'm at. You see how I lost him? You see why I like this build? New killers get easy hits. What's going on, Meta? What's going on? You know me, I'm running my classic build. You know the build that I made that video on, and some people like it. It's a good build. I actually like it. Because you can lose the killer so easily with this build. Like, you can pretty much lose them. I've been doing that all day. I just went up against a Myers that had BAM, and he tried to vault back in, but he didn't realize I could just leave that loop. You know what I mean? Right now I'm running Deja Vu lightweight. Yeah, dude, I'm trying. But see, and the reason why I make that video, whether you or somebody else was inspired by it or not, the reason why I make that video is because I want people to understand. This is why you play killer. This is why you play a little bit of survivor. Is that you are able to, if you understand what killer sees, you can manipulate. This is why you walk in your chases. This is why you slow it down, because I have deja vu, and even if I'm injured, I'm silent. Granted, the killer can always look for the blood stain, so I'm not gonna act like they can't. But you play a bit more riskier this way because you can manipulate the fact that the scratch marks are sporadic, and you know that killers, if you know that killers use scratch marks to find you, that's what that is, right? Check spots are very important. Ducking in your chase is very important. It's coming over here. Close. And of course, they have to give him that hit. They have to give it to him. They gotta give him the hit. You know how DVD is. See, and I lost him just like that. You see what I'm saying? I just lost him just like that. That's how you play it, right? I lost him just like that because I'm silent. You feel me? Like I'm silent. Like he's like, where'd he go? That's how you do it. You use this build. Like my boy Meta sometimes run, or I guess he's running Deja Vu now. But you can use this build to lose the killer. Sometimes I get confused because I will lose the killer and the killer will get confused and then we'll run into each other. Because I'm trying to like stay low, like you know what I mean? But like he's still looking for me the entire time. He said Deja Vu shows you the cluster of 3 gens so you can break. Oh yeah, I love Deja Vu. You can definitely break the 3 gen and stuff like that. I love Deja Vu. Highly underrated survivor perk. People love running Proof Die, but I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, on the lightweight, Deja Vu is so good. Yesterday, a Ghostface accused me of cheating because of I lost him in lightweight. Exactly. See, a lot of them don't play survivor. Distortion can be used. Of course, distortion is very. They be working to where you have to actually be in chase now. But yeah, definitely distortion is very useful. And the thing about it is, what people gotta realize when you are wasting the killer's time like this and they can't find you. That's when they are like, you know what I mean? Like, but see, somebody has to be on a gen. You can't look up right now and see nobody on a gen. You see one person, okay, he's on a gen now, but you're wasting the killer's time. Again, I used to run this build all the time. I was just doing different stuff, but this is like my go-to build if I really want to like bust the killer's ass. You say, use it in Aura, reading his light last night, and EDC, right, facts. That's what's up. He was like, lightweight doesn't hide your scratch marks. Lightweight doesn't. I don't think it hides scratch marks. But it was like, no. I think it is like it makes it sporadic, and it's based on the tier that you got it. It makes the scratch mark disappear faster. What's going on, 50? What's the word? Game's pretty good, fun chases. Like it doesn't hide the scratch marks per se, right? But it makes it where it's sporadic, and it makes it where it's like, for example, I got it on the. Ooh, close, dude. Where's he at? Yeah, but it doesn't per se hide it. It just makes it visible less. Like it makes it disappears. It doesn't stay around as long. That's what it is, right? Why didn't it let me throw down the pallet? Oh, I hate this game. Why didn't it let me throw down the pallet though? I couldn't just throw it down. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, I know he's upset. Oh, I know you mad. Oh, I know you mad. Oh, I know you mad. Got him. Got him. Got him, coach. Got him, coach. Which way did he go? Yeah. That's not what I tried to do. I literally tried to take the window. I tried to fast vote it. See, the thing about him, it's hard to just pre-drop because he can just use his power, right? It's hard to just pre-drop because he can just use his power. You said, I hate that. You said they hate not being able to hear you. Exactly. Well, you said, well, it's hidden in the sense that the trail is far shorter behind your player. I run fixated with it, so I see the difference. No, you know, I agree. I'm just going off like the description, right? Like based off. I mean, I can just go next. It really doesn't make me a difference. I had a fun chase. I'm just saying like the description of it is that it, like all your scratch marks at some point is gonna be visible. All your scratch marks are invisible to killer. All your scratch marks are disappear normally and they aren't sporadic. That's how killers find you. But with lightweight, which I love is, and that's why I run Iron Will with it. so I can make it quieter. I mean, no, but you're not wrong though, right? You said it says your running is light and soft, so it's also lighter too. That's another thing I didn't get a chance to say. So you don't hear the killers don't hear the footstep as much, making your tracks harder to follow. Scratch marks stay visible 5 seconds less than normal, and their spacing is inconsistent. So that's what I like about it. You said description visible for 5 seconds less and 6. Yeah, exactly. Yes, yeah, but I think we're saying the same thing, right? That's what I'm saying. It makes it based on the tier level that you have. It makes it less. I have it on the 3rd tier, which is purple, so you see it, but it's definitely there. And I think the killer probably, because again, a lot of killers don't play Survivor. They don't understand. I mean, they've played killer, so they know how scratch marks are looking. But in his mind, it's the same thing. I don't know if y'all saw that video. I don't know if I was even running scratch marks. I don't think I was even running scratch marks. But this one guy thought I was hacking too, because he thought I was somehow faster than him. He thought for some reason, I don't know what he was thinking, like at all. You say if you put on fixated, you'll see exactly the difference. Well, fixated, let me see, fixated, because I do have fixated, well, actually, I don't have it on. But I know fixated, you walk, what, 20% faster, right? And I know fixated, you can see the scratch marks, right? Like, I know you can see it. But I'm just saying, like, I don't see how it will make it, like, as if it's invisible, or it makes it where you don't. You said you can see your own scratch marks at all times, you walk 20% faster. Yeah, so you can see your scratch marks, right? And you see that it disappears faster, but what I'm saying is you were saying that the killer was saying as if like it disappears. Like as if you can't see it at all. And I'm like, no, you can see it. It's just it's the higher the tier you have it, the faster it disappears. Faster walking, invisible scratch marks. Yeah. And yeah, so you can walk and you see your own scratch marks at all times, which is nice. I guess my whole point is that the killer probably just wasn't. Also, too, again, if you also pair it with like, he said, yeah, there's still a trail, but he lost my trail because I sprint burst away. Yeah, exactly. So he thought I had speed hack. Yeah, exactly. Again, it's just killers who just don't, you know. It's the same thing with survivors. Survivors don't play killer. They don't see the things that killer can see. Like, I don't know, killer can. I used to always be like, how did killer always know where I'm at? I used to always be like, how did they always know, right? How do they always know? And I never understood that. Like a lot of the time, they're just like they can naturally see where scratch marks are. They can naturally see it. It's a chase build. It's basically a whole chase. It's my favorite build. I just don't run it as much as I used to, but it's really my favorite build, to be honest. And whether I escape or not, I just care about having fun chases. That's all I care about. Like whether I escape or not, I just care about having fun chases. Again, if y'all have not seen that video, please, if you've seen the last video was from the podcast, right? It was from the podcast on Sunday about, you know, the pinhead going away, and just reading DVD posts. One of the video I just recently released yesterday is only 9 minutes, but it was from the podcast. It was about, should killers be banned for giving up and standing in the corner? Right? Or do they get banned? I don't think they get I don't think they do get reported. They might. It might be something. Have you seen the new film? I saw a little bit, but I didn't see the whole thing 50. But I've seen a little bit. I know they delayed the PTB. I know he's supposed to be ready to go, but they had to worry about other stuff. But I just put, if killers give up, like, and they do that stuff where they want to stand in the hook and stand in the corner, then I didn't even know I had fixated. I wasn't trying to put fixated on. Well, actually, I don't mind. You know what? You know why I don't mind having this perk? I don't mind having this perk on because Ace is really quiet. So I think it would be a waste to put on Iron Will. Who is he chasing? Oh, he's chasing somebody. He must be downstairs. But the question is she coming up? I'm finna do a gen. New killer is like Spider-Man meets Legion. Oh, nice. I did see it a little bit. So I got fixated on. I remember I put this build on earlier because I was like, with Ace, he's like one of the quietest survivors. So why not, you know? See her meditating in there. You know, she's meditating in the basement. But yeah, I just haven't been playing. I haven't, you know, I don't mind making discussion content. I just need more love on them. You know what I mean? That's all that is. Yep, 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 yep. Okay. Got him again. Little bit. I'm going this way then. You might want to break that pallet, Chief. You might want to break that pallet. I think, is this pallet broken or did he just, I don't think this pallet is. I probably shouldn't have did that. I probably should have just waited. I got me a god pallet here. No. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't have lightweight on, by the way. I just want to be clear. I don't. Oh, I do have lightweight on. I do. Okay. Like I said, for me, it didn't make sense. It didn't make sense for me to put on Iron Will with him. I'm gonna drop this pallet. It's fake. At least I can see it. No, I agree. It disappears fast. That's fake. Ah, he got that detonate. It can detonate. Ah, yeah, it was pointless. He got that fake dream pallet up. I unlocked spirit. Now I have 13 killers. Hell yeah, that's what's up. Damn, it's almost like leaving no scratch. Yeah, no, and that's the thing. Like, that's the whole thing. I'm just responding to 50. That's the thing. Like, a lot of people don't run lightweight. They just don't. They don't run lightweight. They don't try lightweight. They just don't. They run either gen perks or they run Windows opportunity and sprint. They don't run these things. Just like you can run visual with sprint burst. Like, you can get your end fixated and lightweight if you want to. If you didn't care to run Windows, like, there's so many things survivors can do and I can use, but they just don't do it. So they don't understand how these perks work. Like, you feel what I'm saying? The reason, now normally, get out my way. Normally, if you want to try to heal me real fast, then that's fine. Alright, whatever. If you want to hurry up, like, hurry up. Like, the thing about it is, like, when it comes to just, like, you know, again, a lot of killers, they don't play Survivor, or they don't understand how these perks work themselves. So they'll just think like, oh, well, no, you must be disappearing, or you're doing some type of, no. They just don't do it. It's really good for mind games with Fixate. Oh, yeah. And the reason why I didn't care to even have, like I said, usually I use Iron Will, but I didn't care to have that with Ace. Ace is a very quiet survivor, but the build I like to run is the build that I have. It's a slept-on build, trust me. The whole thing is a slept-on build. Because I understand how killer works, so I understand what they can see and what they can't see. That's why it's easy for me to use this. I'll probably take a hit for her if I see where she at. I'll take a hit. I'll take a hit for her. Did he ever break this pallet? No? He still didn't break the pallet. What? He still didn't break the pallet. You said most people just copy streamer builds, but lately I experiment. Yeah, experiment on your own. That's exactly what I do. Like, just experiment on your own. Lightweight is also really useful for opening exit gates and can use them run to another. Yeah, but and even in that sense, right? That's why I think having lightweight usually is good with quick and quiet. The build that I have is perfect. Trust me, the build that I have is perfect. It just depends on what you use. Like I said, with Ace, I just don't think you need Iron Will. I just don't think you need it because Ace is a very quiet survivor. But I honestly just think that if you're going to, we're all over here. Like, what are we doing? It's very good. And where did he come from? He just like, where did he just? He literally just got one. This is what I'm saying. I didn't even know who he was even chasing. Okay, I thought he had that. I didn't even know who he was even chasing this whole time. My God, he literally just came out of nowhere. Like, he literally just came out of nowhere. You said, lightweight is also really useful. Yep. I traded out Windows for Deja Vu though, cause I hold M1 so much that I needed some gen speed enhancer. Yeah. And that's the thing though too. Like, if you played in a team with people, some stuff you just don't even need. Like, for example, right? Even with Windows, I think that if you were with a team and there's call outs you can use, like, hey, Shaq is down, then you just won't path to Shaq. Oh, you know, if you're in couch, you know, if you're in that one, Cold Winds farm map where there's that cow tree, right? Oh, this pallet is down. Like, that's why, like, it's different. And you got a lot of people to be like, know the map and memorize the map and all of these things. You don't need the windows. I just think, like, again, you can use it or not. I can loop regardless of if I have it or not. Cool. You can use whatever you want to use. You can use whatever you want to use. I just want to be clear. All these fake ass pallets that can make you fall and detonate, dude. That's crazy. All of these are fake pallets. With the exception of like maybe one or two. All these are fake pallets. Windows are useful to see which pallets are already broke, but generally I can learn the tiles. But there's a bit more. Yeah. Like, and here's the thing. Like, and I gotta be honest with people, man. And I love that. I love these discussions because I know a lot of people do that in the community. Okay, I don't know if I can. Like, for example, right? They have different variations of these maps. Like, they have different variations of these maps, right? And if I open the gate, I'm just leaving. I'm not even gonna like waste my time. There's different variations of the maps too, right? Like, nothing's ever always the same. Like, you might get lucky and get the same exact Colin farm map or whatever, or Azrael Key. You know, you might get that whatever. Oops, I think he might have that. Hey, he didn't. Nothing's ever the exact same. And the reason I try to get people to understand is because, example, right? Like, even if you brought map offerings, right? Like, I see a lot of comp players use the same type of method, right? If you play comp and all of these things, right? Nothing's ever really the same. There's always different variations to it. And like you said, it's guesswork. Well, why is it that we have to guess when we are playing with 3 other survivors? Now, now I will say this. Any means is a perk. If you say to yourself, you know, I mean, it's not, I mean, I don't think any means is better than Windows, in my opinion. But with Windows Opportunity, you can only see so far. Whereas any means, you can see anywhere around the map if a pallet is broken. Or you can use Alert, and you can see when a killer is breaking a pallet. That way, oh, okay, it looked like that they're over in Shack. Or it looked like that they're over there. So you can pretty much use that. I just want to understand, why is it that when we face killers, they don't have to guess? They can use aura readings all game, and they are. See. I know I can bring a key. I know I can bring aura reading, and just it feel like it's cheating to me. I don't feel like I don't feel like I am outplaying a killer, or it's like a deserved thing if I'm just playing against a killer and it just seems like I'm just getting this stuff for free. That's why a lot of times I don't use aura readings as much, right? But yet, why should I even feel that way when killers use nothing but aura readings? So I have to try to be this Giga Chad in this game and trying to figure things out and find this and find that in a map when you know you can only run 4 perks. You are playing with other survivors. You don't know what's broken. You don't know what's down, right? I'm kind of, I don't know who's sending that. I'm just kind of doing solo today, but I might try someday. I might be able to play. I just don't understand. I invited you if you want to play a match. I'm just gonna kind of just because soon it's not gonna be a long stream today because soon I gotta. But I appreciate the invite. I'm just trying to understand the logic as to why is it okay for killers to use aura readings and they don't have to guess where things are, and then when it comes to survivors, we have to try to be this person that understand where everything is. Now, when it comes to window opportunity, this is what I want. Like, here's the arguments I constantly hear. Right, these are the constant arguments I hear. Well, windows opportunity, it's a hand holder. It makes it where you see where things are and. Do people not understand that with Windows Opportunity, it doesn't help you with check spots? It doesn't help you with ducking and knowing when to vault and when to mine. Like, it doesn't really help you mind game. It just shows you where pallets are. I want to be very clear with that. Now, if you want to make the argument that, hey, there are other builds I can use that doesn't involve Windows and I don't mind guessing, great. But when people act like Windows is just... Now, I've done that experiment. I did a video. I've done that experiment. Where I did just do that hold to yellow, hold forward to yellow, hold W to yellow meta where I just run and I just pre-dropped every single pallet. I understand how strong it is. I'm not going to knock that. I just don't like this notion that people think like because you are a good survivor, you can't use that when you mostly main solo queue. Most survivors are not playing in a Swift. Definitely not a 4-man. Even if you and I were playing meta, even if you and I were playing, we still have 2 other survivors that we don't know who's doing what. And then we're not even in comms, even when we're playing. So really, we can't even speak and be like, hey, this is going to be down. The reason I chose Deja Vu is when I'm playing Killer, I realize just how strong 3 gens are. And so, on solo queue, it's hard to me. Exactly. The thing about the 3 gens is a lot of times, like, there's people who say you don't even need to use Deja Vu. There's people who think that that's a waste of a perk, right? Because they think, well, hey, some things are very easy to kind of spot. For example, a lot of the times in main building, like the main building, a lot of times you can kind of see where the 3 gens likely will be. I still think that there are survivors who don't understand. There are survivors who don't understand that a lot of the gens, there are 7 gens, not 5. You have to complete 5 gens, but there are 7 gens in a map. Right? There are 7 of them. And in their minds, they think just because it's 5 gens, you have to complete that there are 7. So the reason I bring that up is because you have people who just do gens any old type of way and they don't understand. You want to do the gens that, okay, so if there are 3 gens, it's called 3 gens. They are all together. You would rather attack those first because the other 4 gens, that's why it's 7 of them. You want to attack the 3 gens first. So when the killer has to go and chase you around the other 4 gens, they're literally spread out. Right? And usually around main building, usually that's where all the gens are usually are proximities with each other. Whereas the gens that are spread out, the killer will have to go out and chase and again go through all the tiles and stuff like that, but they don't understand that. Prove thyself and specialists need you to either group up to get close. He said, if you're a gen jockey like me, that M1 time adds up through a match. Exactly. I just think that there's just a lot of survivors who just don't understand. DBD is just not an easy game for people to understand, right? On average. Oh man, I tried to like take a hit somehow. Is there a gen in here? No, it's not. I want to be chased. I don't mind. I don't mind. Let's see if he goes for it. Kinda went for it, not really. Kinda. Did he go for it? Did he? Did he get lost a little bit? A little bit? No? No? What? You said if you're a Gen Jack, and see, and I love going for fakes. There's nothing wrong with going for fakes, right? You gotta sell it. Like people, Shaq is very strong, right? But I love going for fakes. Like I would rather, even if I get hit. See, I love holding it, and then like you know, so like you don't just do this. You gotta do this, and then you know what I mean. Like you gotta pause. You can't be afraid to make mistakes. Same with resilience, requires you to be injured, which I don't like, but it's more versatile with the bonuses. Yeah, and there's, I mean, I use resilience, but there's times it really irritates me when ping still allows him to get the hit. It's so annoying. I don't trust where he's at. I think he has barbecue because he's Ghostface, and then he sees a Gen too. I need to know where he's at. Okay, he's not over there. He's not over there. But yeah, I don't know, man. I just think that people just a lot of times, brother, what it is to me in this game. There's killers who just don't play. On both sides, they don't play enough. See, I don't know where he's at. I need to know where he's at, yo. You see how I duck in my chases too to not give him that? And you know why I duck a lot in my chases? For those who are watching, is I'm manipulating the killer's POV. Like I know that the killer's POV is much closer, so that's why like you see a lot of times the bots how they be juicing too. I mean, I know they might also have like an aura mechanic or something, or I don't know what, for why it's hard to catch bots, but they also duck a lot of times too. Like they try to break line of sight. See, Windows opportunity doesn't help you with that, man. That doesn't help you. It just shows you pallet there, great. But do you know how to actually, when the killer's at the pallet, are you patient in your chase? Are you walking? Are you know? Every build has its pros and cons. I think the meta, quote unquote, is popular mainly because of people copying streaming. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's all it is. Like just look at Ots, right? People, anytime Ots make a video, people on it. If Toph makes a video, if I don't know, True Talent does that. You know what I mean? These content creators, these streamers. Same thing with Survivor. There's Aaron. You know, they make these things. The thing about some of these content creators like Aaron is like, and I want people to understand this. It's not a slight to this man at all. I just want people to remember and understand. Okay, he might be here. Breaking line of sight. See, I can see him. He can't even see me. See? No, he's just going for it. He just went for it. He just went for it. That's all he did. He just went for it. He just went for it. He just said he saw a see, and that's the thing. I don't care how good you are at this game. Some killers are just gonna go for the hit, bro. Like they just like, you know what? I'm not gonna try it. Let's just go for it. That's literally what it is. Some of them just gonna go for it, brother. You said it's kind of like pop music. The best players are discovering the new meta. Yeah. That's all it is, and that's in every game I've ever played. NBA 2K. People are always like, as far as builds. See, this is more builds as far as perk slots and perk loadouts. In 2K, it was the meta was the builds, like the player build. Like you would make a center that could shoot. You would make a guard that could, you know, do this. See, I'm walking. I don't have fixated, but I can still walk. Like, you know what I mean? I don't have fixated, but I can still walk a bit. If you want to heal me real fast, I think we got time. We both got Shaq to our disposal, kinda. Unless he comes from Shaq, then you would have to take a hit. Okay. That's why comp players pre-drop. Yeah. But here's the thing though, like it's They don't. I mean, not all of them do it. I mean, I think pre-dropping is cool. Definitely don't be greedy. I would say definitely don't be greedy. But every killer doesn't play the same, dude. I promise. Bro, and you play this game, you got some killers that just don't. The scariest killers are the ones who do not mind game. And I promise anybody who plays this game knows exactly what I'm talking about. The scariest killers do not even mind game. Like, I've watched Nightlight, literally as he plays Survivor, literally say, you don't, like, you just run into things. You just, like, there are, like, you play this game enough, dude. Some killers, and here's the thing, too, like, I play this game so much, I know what makes sense to, like, respect as a palette. I know what, like, or what makes sense, like, for example, a god palette, right? I don't care who you are. There's no way, if you are experienced and have the hours that I have, that you would expect the killer to just swing at every god palette. That is such a strong palette. That is such a strong palette. Like, it makes no sense. Now, there's nothing wrong with playing it safe, especially if you're already injured. But there are some killers, first off, it's just fun to mind game. I don't mind the idea of it. But there are some killers who just don't even mind game. Like, they don't even mind game. There are just some killers who just they don't mind game at all. Like, you can't like see that. And then it's like, you don't know if that person is just new. See, I already lost, and this build is so godly. God, I love this build. But yeah, but like, not every, I mean, I'm sure there are plenty of them, but not every survivor I've seen that play comp pre-drop, dude. A lot of them, they you know, if it's a strong palette, sure, if they can waste it, you know what I mean? But it's just like, a lot of times, dudes, every now and then you get that one killer that just don't even mind game, bro. They just don't. Like, they'll swing at every single palette. Like, I'm sorry, you can't pre-drop every single thing. My approach to this game with the same mindset as Swordsman, I inspired by Zen, which is part of which is the art of. Oh, here, I'll heal you if you want me to heal you. Heal me, dude. What are you? I swear to God, Survivor, please, Sable, please, just heal me, dude. I'm trying to heal you, and then you're trying to heal me. And I got a feeling he's gonna be right here, and we're both gonna die, or she's gonna block me and come this way, come this way, come this way. I just want to see where he's at. You say, if you think before you if you think before you act, it's too late. Okay, let me see if I. Please stop moving. We're a buy Shack palette. Please stop moving, dude. Move. See, I don't mind dropping that palette. See, I will tell you this. I will tell you this, and I'm serious. I will literally tell you this. I don't care about Shack palette, and there's a lot of comp players who don't care about Shack palette. But I'm just telling you, there are some survivors, man. There are some just like there are some survivors that freak out killer at times. It just doesn't make sense, the things that they do. It's like Morpheus in the Matrix, adaptation, improvisation, and Theo. No, I get that, man. I'm just saying, like, in this game, bro, not everything you're gonna be able to outread or outplay. It's just what it is. Just like there are hits that shouldn't hit. Like, that's literally. I don't care how good you are. I'm not talking about you personally. I'm just speaking in general, man. I'm not talking about you personally. But in this game, it's not like that. Especially if you go against. Now, if you get outplayed, that's different. That's different. But if you are doing stuff that's just like, who does that? It just doesn't make sense. That's gonna happen. I've seen the best comp players do that. I watched Nightlight and them of Eternal. I've seen the best survivors go against a killer that it's not on their level, but it did something very random, and then they end up going down. It's like it didn't even make sense. I will always say the scariest killers don't even mind game. The scariest killers don't even mind game. Oh, okay. He's not even trying to stick. He's not even trying to chase me. I'm gonna try to go get her then. The scariest killers don't even mind game, bro. That is the scariest. That is the scariest. It's like going against a survivor that literally has a chance to pre-drop anything, and then they just don't. The principal idea is that samurai fighting school is that you must trust your unconscious intelligence. Yeah, I feel you, man. It's just, I'm just saying in DBD, like even hits that shouldn't even hit, like bad ping is gonna make it where you just get hit anyway, because your conscious mind can't analyze everything quick enough. Yeah. Like, no matter what you do in this game, and even with bad ping, he's not even trying to chase for real. I did not see where he went to. See? I think he lost me, I think. I don't know. I haven't been hooked once. Everybody else is pretty much gone at this point. I swear to God, I thought that was him. And some of these tiles are just so damn ridiculous looking. He might let me go though. Who knows? I don't know. Like, every now and then I face like a very good killer that knows how to mind game, and that's what I respect. Killers who mind game is who I respect the most, because they're not just like, I'm just like, okay, it's either one or two things. I think if a killer doesn't mind game, it's only one or two things, right? You either don't know what you're doing, but I know what I'm doing so much with so many hours in the game that I would rather go down because I mind gamed, because I respected the fact that you might be a mind gamer, and that's just what my natural instinct is gonna do. My second nature is to mind game. Now, you can't overly mind game. You can be greedy. Trust me, I understand that. But there are things that's just like, yeah, I'm gonna try to play this palette. I'm gonna try to play this. I'm gonna see if this person's smart enough to like dodge it. And then every now and then, I don't know, I'll get a killer that's just like either new to the game or like they just don't know what they're doing. Like, I don't think when they do that and I go down because they didn't mind game that, oh, they outplayed me by skill. It was more like they probably just didn't know what they were doing and they just tried something and it worked. I've seen the best killers do it. Like, I don't know how that hit. I don't know what happened there, but I'll take it. Like, that's literally what they'll do. That's like literally what they'll do. I'm gonna take them on this chase right here if he wants to chase. I think he went this way. Okay, he's silent now. I think he left. And I can blend in too. That's what's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna try to escape. Yeah, I haven't been hooked yet, but it's just like I've been injured the entire game. You said, see, when you do those crazy plays but don't know how you did it, that's why your unconscious is intelligence. Well, yeah, I mean, I get that too, right? I get that idea too, but it's just like there are things that just like sometimes I may, like, for example, okay, like I'll concede this for you. I'll concede this for you, right? I'll concede this for you. There are times where every now and then, like, okay, I meant to throw the pallet, but then I forgot, or I messed up and I didn't throw the pallet, and then it's like, oh, okay, well, hey, that worked out in my favor. But then there are killers. It's like, you gotta think, like, a lot of survivors. I know people in this game, they want to be God. Everybody's a god in DBD. Every survivor escapes 100% of the time. They play against the best MMR in solo queue. We all hear that, right? And it's hard. It's hard when you play this game and you know exactly like how DBD works. It's hard, right? Because it's like, it's ego. Like the fact that there are killer mains who will say, I escape 100% of the time, or 80% of my time, even though I know you probably only play like maybe 2 or 3 matches. You don't care if you escape or die. You don't care because you don't main it, so it's not the same. And then you have survivors. Every survivor's a god. Every survivor wins all of their matches in solo queue. They carry every single time. That's what I hear all the time. But the data shows most of the time you are not escaping your matches. Most of the time killers are not losing. It's very counterintuitive to the way we approach skill in Western culture. Well, DBD is different. Like, DBD is different. Like, okay, you can have skill in like 2K, although you are always still limited in sports games or like this is an asymmetrical PvP asymmetrical game, right? So it's just different. Like, I don't know. It's different. Like in DBD, and this is my thing, man. I'll probably head out soon because I gotta meditate and stuff. Let me see what time it is. It's almost 2 o'clock anyway. My biggest thing, and I enjoy the conversation. Please understand, I enjoy the conversation. I always enjoy these debates and these talks. I always love it. I just think that, like, for me, at least personally, this is the first game that I played, especially for almost 5 years, where I've never had like an asymmetrical game. I've never had an asymmetrical. At least I never knew it was asymmetrical. This is an asymmetrical game. So playing a game, well, Friday the 13th is like that too, right? Where the killer is stronger. It's not like COD. It's not Madden. It's not NBA 2K. That's not what that is. Inspires what I'm talking about. Yeah, exactly. Yep. And like I said, I'm about to meditate actually right after this. But this is the first PvP game where we play where it's like we just don't understand why certain things isn't happening. If I play 2K and I got more hours than somebody and I am running plays and I'm doing good, that's me, and I might have more skill and much better than the person who just started playing the game. Versus in a game like this, you're already in a power role. You're already faster. Like, if you're playing a 5-on-5 on NBA 2K, you may have better individual players, but it's still 5-on-5. Versus in this game, it's 4 against 1. So that's already the disadvantage right there, right? That's the disadvantage. And then you have survivors. Okay, we're weaker than the killer, but it's 4-on-1, but the killer is stronger than the survivor. So it's asymmetrical on both sides. The killer's strength is greater than survivor, right? But it's more, but we are strength in numbers against that killer. Does that make sense? It's strength in numbers. So that's what makes this game different. I just think a lot of the times people want this game. I think survivors made this game more about looping than it is. I think survivors made this game more about skill than killer did. I think you can be the best this, best that. I think both sides do it, but I think survivor made this game more about running the killer. The way they design killers now, it's very hard to run a killer for 5 gens, unless that killer just did not know what they're doing. And that's why it's not respected. When you make a video, I ran a killer for 5 gens. It's not respected. To newer players, okay, yeah, it's respected. DBD is a very chaotic. From the Zen's perspective, it is possible to thrive in chaos by clearing the mind, ego. Yeah, I agree. I just think that people make this game. I think survivors it's egotistical on both sides. People try to make this game about skill more than what it is. And trust me, I've had some very good chases today. I love mind gaming. I'd rather go down if I made a mistake or I overplayed. I love people thinking about it. But I also realized at the end of the day, especially today's world where they're designing. When I was here and I started playing DBD, we didn't have Knight. We didn't have Skull Merchant. We didn't have the Crow. We didn't have all of these things. We didn't have really any anti-loop killer. We just had killers who were just. Then that's when they said, you know what? Let's bring anti-loop killers where we have. Pyramid was here. Pyramid was here. He was here. He was the killer that was anti-loop when I came in. But most of these killers now, they all have some type of anti-loop mechanic. And then like people look to this comp level, they look to these people with all these kind of hours when they don't seem to understand. They also play in a scrim setting where they have rules and regulations. When they doing comp games and stuff like that, you can't use certain killers on certain maps, you can't bring certain add-ons. I just literally think you said Chapter enters chat. What's going on, Kelly Street? What's going on? But do you get my point? Do anybody get what I'm saying? I think that in this game, I agree. Yes, you can't outthink a player. You can try to set things up. But I think that people aren't accepting DBD for what it is. That's my argument. We're not accepting DBD for like what it is. Like we're not accepting that DBD is a game where it's meant for killers to have the edge. It's meant for that. And bringing up, not saying you or anybody in the chat, but bringing up, people bring up comp, or they bring up the small percentage of players where they have a setting or these things, like they have that for them. Like it's a custom match. It's arbitrary rules. And even if you want to use that argument, again, no one's in the chat. I'm not talking about nobody here in the chat. But even when people use that argument in the community, they got to realize that still doesn't account for the majority. You don't solve the issue for the majority. I mean, for the minority, you solve the issue for the majority. Like, those are, like, not the... And I'll say this before I go. I don't know. Listen, I'm glad I got this cosmetic. The devs have to stop bringing these up. Stop bringing up cosmetics. Like, I wasn't here when Nia had this cosmetic. I wasn't playing DBD then. This is a very old cosmetic. This is the reskin, right? This is the reskin right here, right? And I like this one, too. They got to stop bringing old cosmetics. Like, because to me, I think it's a disservice. It's a disservice to players who has these type of... Like, we got to have some type of exclusivity in this community. We gotta have something. Are they gonna bring back a legacy? Are they gonna bring a legacy back if they bring in old skins and people can't say, hey, like I got something that no. That's why I am telling you this now. You will never see this skin in the stores. I don't care what. I'm gonna show y'all a skin, and then I'm gonna end it because I gotta take a shower soon. And but you will never see this skin in the store. I don't care if people don't like it. They don't care. You will never see this skin. I am so glad that they will never put this skin in the store because you gotta have some type of exclusivity, bro. And everybody can get old chapters. They wasn't even part of DBD. Like, bro, like, I know it's just cosmetics, but it's just like, can we have something that, like, even, I love Nia. That's my favorite. But I don't even care to have that skin that I just showed y'all because it's an old skin. I wasn't here for that time. I wasn't a part. Like, I shouldn't have to have access to that. That's just my opinion, though. The odds are against you statistically. But there's always potential. Yeah. But it's like, well, guess what? I can always go take my money, my rent money, down to the casino, right? The odds are against me to lose. It's a chance, right? But it's like, you know what I mean? Like I can win. It's always a chance. It's the same thing with survivors, right? Like they don't understand when they try to go back and save the team instead of just trying to give the killer a 3 to 4 man out or like a 3-man out. They always try to go back. If there's a chance when you're like, you know what, maybe if we play this right, we can try. There's nothing wrong with that. But 8 times out of 10, you're going to lose. You're going to end up trading. And I tell that to survivors all the time, and it's just like we just do not seem to get that. So there's a probability and there's possibilities. But probability is always the likely, you know what I mean? But listen, I appreciate you guys watching. Listen, check this out. Please, if you haven't, check that video out. Let me know your thoughts. At my Discord, I finally got back into my Discord after years later. Go into my Discord. I have it in the post. Add me on Discord if you want to send me some stuff. You can send stuff. If you aren't able to watch the full video of the full podcast of it, if you could just listen to it, go and watch or listen to the recent one I just did with the night. That's from that podcast. So it's like 9 minutes out of that hour that you can just check out and listen and give me your thoughts. Do you think killers should be banned? And just tell me what you think about the episode. Don't forget to like. I'm trying to make content for y'all. I just want to get likes. It helps me feel like I'm doing something, etc. But hey, peace, and I'll catch you guys next time. I appreciate you guys watching for this short stream. Thank you, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.